Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian and today I want to talk about the 5 most needed changes in Imperator Rome. In this list, we'll be looking at the items and characteristics in the game that, in my personal opinion, need the most urgent refining and change to improve the overall gameplay experience. Can you guess what they are? Leave your expectations in the comments below. Alright, let's get started. At number 5, we have a dire need of more buildings and economic depth. Imperator Rome simply does not have enough economic variation and things to do during peacetime. Essentially, all you really do is build one of 4 structures, export and import goods, and wait around for things to happen. More buildings would bring some spice to the economic game and force the player to make strategic calculations about where to put certain structures, considering the limited number of building slots in cities. As it stands now, there really isn't much of a trade-off when choosing to build one building over another. At number 4, we have a serious need for AI improvements. I have consistently seen AI empires implode due to unrest, lose all of their manpower due to attrition, gather all their armies into one city and just sit there, surrender entire provinces without putting up any sort of fight, and declare wars without a casus belli and take a -2 stability hit. Seriously, it's bad. At number 3, we have the need for character and country flavor. Right now, countries, cultures, religions, and characters feel remarkably dull and stale, even though you might be playing in entirely different parts of the world. With so few events tailored to characters, their relationships, interactions, and personalities, there is little that seems to differentiate persons from each other. The same can also be said of countries, with differences of culture and religion meaning little, and a lack of flavor making countries feel very samey and without identity. There is something very wrong when playing as Sparta brings absolutely nothing to the table to make Sparta feel like Sparta. At number 2, and I know you guys resonate with this one, the interface needs some work. To put it simply, the interface needs some serious work. There is no ledger, and even things as simple as trying to figure out the culture, religion, and pop type of a province is damn near impossible. There is no way to view all the modifiers or inventions in your nation, and there is no simple and convenient way to move pops from city to city. You have to click on the city individually, then open up the pop type you want to move, and scroll through a list of cities where you want the pop to move to. Even a tooltip that tells you what benefit you will receive from potentially building a structure in one city over another is not in this game, despite there being a macro builder for buildings. Paradox, please fix. And finally, the number 1 most needed change in Imperator Rome is the pop system. Call me a Victoria 2 fanboy, but I really, truly believe pops need to be autonomous, living human beings, with the player only being able to influence the culture, religion, economic class, and location of pops indirectly, probably through government policies. Right now, there is simply too much control over pops, and they feel less like people and more like toys. You wait for enough mana to build up so you can convert their religion and culture and make them happy and move them wherever you want. This reliance on mana and the player's ability to move and interact with pops however they want makes the game feel very shallow, with players just waiting around to get enough mana to interact with pops. Victoria 2 is such a masterpiece because it is the complete opposite of Imperator Rome in regards to pops. The player has to use incentives and motivations to get pops to do what they want, and you aren't able to simply click a button to convert a pop's religion or culture or move them from place to place. Paradox, please, please fix. And there you have it, folks, the top 5 most needed changes in Imperator Rome. Paradox has laid down a roadmap for what changes are coming in the future, and I hope they will tackle some of these key issues in the game, as I really want Imperator Rome to succeed. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with my list, or if you disagree, what would your list have been? Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and consider supporting the channel on Patreon. And I'll see you guys in the next video.